welcome back to the TheCadapatPodcast, episode 14. Pat, here with my lovely co-host.
Yo.
And we're kind of having a little technical difficulties. Only got 2 mics today for three people, but we're going to make it work. But yeah, we're bringing on a special friend today, the one and only, riding the 15, the Golden Dragon, Dav. Dav, what's going on?
I fucking hate you. Pinky.
Talk to the insults into the mic, Dav. First time.
Pinky.
Well, joke's on you, Dav, because my pinky is the logo. It's the cloud.
Put on a shirt, merchandise it.
We should merchandise it. We should definitely
brand that shit.
Yeah, we definitely should. BBB.
We'll definitely get back to you guys about the merch, but still, that's
Don't call it the claw, call it the hook. Kawhi trademark that shit.
Like, wait, alright, okay, fair enough.
They were saying Kuwait. Kuwait.
That's funny. Well, a little technical difficulties, so me and Mario sound a little choppy. We're making do with what we can do.
We're talking like close to each other, so it looks like we're kissing.
We do throw in a peck here and there, so if you hear a little, it's just me and Mario kissing, but which is okay. So, Dav, we kind of have this running thing going every time we bring a new guest on. Can you recall like some of the first thoughts that came to your head, like when you first met Mario? You know, can you like kind of,
or the moment you remember meeting me, and then thoughts?
Yeah, that works a little bit better.
I do remember me and Mario at North Vista High School. First day of junior year, and I remember me and Mario. I honestly remember everything you were wearing too. It was very iconic.
A little insight: Dav's a grade under us, but he's the same age as us.
So it'd be our senior year, Dav's junior.
I remember Mario's trademark red flannel, and always having his guitar with him. Trademark. Then a few weeks later, he challenged me who can grow their beard faster, and he said 2 weeks. I won in a week.
Yeah, I can't grow facial hair. Good.
Dav can grow a full beard; it just doesn't connect around his mouth.
I just shaved it.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of me?
You look like a chill dude. That was pretty much it. I didn't think anything bad.
You weren't like, who's this lame ass weird kid?
Nah, I didn't say that.
Okay. Yeah. I remember meeting you. I don't know how, but I just remember you were there, and we'd always play the name game.
Oh yeah.
Fucking time. That's all we would do.
Yep. Paul Wall.
Dav's, if you guys that don't know, Dav is like a fucking legend at the name game because he's the only motherfucker that would look up names when we weren't playing, and then he'd just come in with like a bunch of fucking Y's and start fucking people up.
My favorite one was Johan Blake.
Hey man, I played to win.
Motherfucker, he took the game to fucking like Michael Jordan and shit. And he took that shit personal. Fucking A.
Alright. Do you remember how you met Pat? And also first initial thoughts of him?
First time I met Pat, we were playing football at Bryant Park. I thought, damn, this is a skinny, tall dude. Kind of slow. I can take him. Then I remember one time he told me I was going to tackle Mark, and he said, get him. Because Mark was talking mad shit. Pat pretended to let me get through, sacked him. And that was it. And I don't know how we got to this point.
So, more or less, Mark is like a mutual friend. I don't talk to him that much anymore, but I would still consider him a friend. We would kind of like play like these football games that Mark and his brother Ozzy would set up. We just get a bunch of people and we just play tackle football at the park. You know, most of these guys were like either linemen for the team or they were linemen for the team. So most of us were like heavy set fellows. And Mark was just going in on fucking Dav that day. And I didn't really know Dav. But I was just, me being who I am, I'm just like, well, I mean, you're not going to talk shit, you know, just because you have a good O-line. And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm just going to let Dav in. So I told Dav, like, hey, I'm going to let you in. I'm like, whatever side you pick, I'm just going to go the opposite way. So I did exactly that. And Dav fucking got him. Fucking yaga'd him, yanked him. Took him to the ground, slammed him. Mark was shook. He was pissed off because he got in, but like, he was talking way too much shit. And he was talking personal shit. So I was just
And
like,
I quote, "This blade of grass can block David." I'm like,
so I was just like, all right, well, I'm a strong believer in if you're going to talk shit, you better back it up. And Mark didn't back it up. So I let Dab in for the tackle. I don't know if Mark knows that or not. So,
well, either way, he could have ran.
Or he could have trucked you.
That too.
That would have been.
He had options. He had options.
and the funny thing is, like, yeah, fucking Dab got him, but the tackle was so fucking ungraceful. Mark did not fall. Like, he just fucking fell like a leaning tower. Like, it was just bad, but it was still fun. But then, more or less, like, we just went from there, and then Dab got into basketball, and then we started playing basketball together, and then
3-point dab.
corner Dab.
Corner, highly
Corner
keyword.
Dab. Oh, fucking paper mache ankles Dab. I forgot about that. Paper mache ankles Dab. Dab was averaging 1 ankle roll per week.
I'm at 22 rolls
for
right now.
For like a year.
When you rolled your ankle, how long did it take for you to recover?
The very first one took me like 3 weeks. Ever since then, days.
And your ankles are still good?
I haven't rolled my ankle within the last 2 years.
Damn. It's like your stomach, Pat.
Change the play style, that's it.
Dab also doesn't really play any defense anymore. He kind of just he's like Pat Bev, except he fucking swings at you instead. So Dab's like our equalizer. We have someone that we don't want to guard, either because he's just too big of a body. We usually throw Dab on him, and fucking Dab usually neutralizes him because Dab fucking fouls the fuck out of him. And they never do anything to Dab because fucking Dab always has that stupid smile on his face. So, but I mean, it's neither here nor there. So Dab, what were some of your initial thoughts of me, other than me letting you tackle Mark? Like, what'd you think of me?
And
honestly, and then just to give you some, besides that, giving you some insight. Usually this is the part where every guest that we've had has fucking gone in on me. So like, if you want to go in on me, but by all means, don't hold back. Everyone else has let it out.
well, you know who I want to say what's up to, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much aware you want to say what's up to.
Well, as anyone wants to know, I started Pinky.
Dab did start Pinky.
I am the founder. I am the CEO. I am the investor and stockholder. Everything.
Pinky bitch?
Pinky bitch was another one.
That one's definitely Dab's insult. Pinky bitch.
There is a variety.
A very vast variety.
Can't think of one right now on top of my head, but vast variety.
There's a lot. There's definitely a lot.
Yep.
So what were some of your initial thoughts, Dab? Come on, you didn't say anything.
I just saw you. Just didn't really pay you no mind. Just knew you were some guy that hanged out with freaking Omar. Hanged out with, what was his name? Some guy named Adrian. I don't know if you remember him.
I remember Adrian.
Yeah, him.
Adrian was funny.
That was it. And then we met. We played football together. When that stopped, we just started hooping. And that's it. Then we formed the Bobcats.
The Lobcats.
Bobcat Razzle Dazzle.
The Bobcats Razzle Dazzle and Bobcats XYZ. These plays worked. We would run them and they worked. They didn't work all the time, but when they worked, they worked. And they were good, alright? We won a lot of games we weren't supposed to win.
Do you remember what Bobcats Razzle Dazzle was?
If I remember correctly, it's
Top of the key.
It's
pass to Brian, pass to anyone.
Pass to Brian, and it's all, you're always going in a motion, but you're going in an unnecessary motion. So more or less, you're just throwing it and then just running around until someone gets an open shot. No, just start up high, usually set a pick. The roll man will roll tight. So more or less, you start off high pick and roll. Roll man rolls tight. But the roll is a diversion. So the ball handler throws it to the corner, and then the fucking ball handler cuts straight to the basket. The person who's in the far left corner curls to the center, and then whoever has the ball in that corner that we pass it to throws it to the center, and we just fire that shit no matter who's in front of us. It's probably worked maybe like 3 times. It's not the most complex play. We don't run it correctly every single time, but it was always funny when it went in because we literally, it would almost never work, but when it did, it was always fucking funny. So, but yeah, more or less,
3, man.
yeah, we would run that, and that's what we do.
Yeah, run down the 26th.
Run that on the 26th. I'll call it out, and we'll just probably won't remember how it works. We'll probably just do whatever.
We'll make it up as we go along.
We'll make it up as we go along. But
don't call me 4 General Dav.
4 General Dav, corner Dav, hot and ready Dav, on the 15 Dav.
Don't come in my paint unless you get fouled.
Don't come in my paint unless you get fouled Dav. A lot of names for Dav. Little Davs, all around Dav.
Dabi, Dabbers, the boat.
Dabi, Dabbers, the boat. Fucking Clutter Dav. Sounds my favorite.
Pink Shorts Dav.
Pink Shorts Dav. All that Thickums Dav. Love it.
Davi got the fatty.
Davi got the fatty. All right, yeah, but that's enough nicknames for Dav. Pause it. Okay, so name of the game, Dav.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you hit the lottery, right? You picked whatever dumb numbers you picked, and you just randomly fucking picked them, right? So what are you doing with that money? Let's just give an estimate on the amount of money we're gonna get. What do you think, Mario?
I don't know. What's the recent, like 162 or 62 million, right?
I think 30 would be cool.
Let's go with 62 million.
62 million?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good number.
All right.
So what are you doing with 62 million, Dav?
What would I do with 62 million?
Yeah.
Well, the smart thing is to invest it, but most likely I'm going to be ignorant and just splurge.
What you buying? What? Basically, like what are you doing? Obviously, besides investing, like what are you buying? What do you want to do?
Well, what am I buying? I'm buying basically. First thing I'm gonna do is buy 5 houses in different states. Have one in Florida, right there in Miami, so I can chill with LeBron James because he's gonna be my boy.
What about hurricanes? I
don't care about hurricane season ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna be in California.
Wait, time the fuck out. Why the fuck LeBron gonna be homies with you, bro? Like, you're 62 million. He probably makes that shit in 6 months.
He makes it in a week, bro.
Okay, that's a little exaggeration. I don't think he makes 62 million in a week.
You don't know LeBron James. You'll read for him.
Well, there's Forbes, Dav.
Whatever.
We have
don't give a shit, dude.
All right, whatever. Fucking Dav's his own encyclopedia.
Dav is a source on this episode.
Well,
fact checked.
First of all, I'm gonna hang out with LeBron James. That's my boy, aka Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna have a house in Miami, house in California, Malibu, beachside. Have a house.
Malibu's nice.
Have a house in Riverside, hometown. 951, the Riv. Probably
Riv nasty.
Probably buy a house in Sonoma, Mexico. That's where my family from. And probably just buy a little condo in New York.
Ooh, New York, Florida, Mexico, California twice. It's pretty good.
And after that, I'll probably pay off my sister's student loans, my brother's. Also buy my family some cars. And no basic models, like top of the line shit. Buy a nice Charger for my brother. Buy my sister a little 4Runner, whatever she wants. My mom, Mercedes. My dad can get a truck. Don't really care. I'm going to be ignorant with my money.
Ooh.
But smart-wise, investing it into the one business I know that's going to make me money, and no matter during COVID or after COVID, guaranteed to make me money.
Masks?
Massive money. Because it's always going to be around. Happens every day. It happened tomorrow. It happened yesterday. I'm buying a cemetery. People die every day.
You ain't fucking shit, bro. You can eat a dick for that. You're going to exploit people when they fucking die?
People die every day. We all have our number.
God damn it, Dav. You piece of shit.
Alright, let me ask you this question. Name one business that wasn't affected by COVID, and either alone boomed because of it. That's why I thought. Silence.
You ain't shit.
But you ain't giving me an answer.
Because you're like, bruh, I'm investing in cemeteries. And brother, during COVID, business was booming. And you ain't shit. That's what you're thinking on, you fuck.
Hey, if I had the money, I would have my own cemetery by now.
Fuck it, Dav. Well, I hope no one would want to fucking be buried at your shitty ass cemetery.
All right, don't matter.
Where would your cemetery be, and what would you name it?
Melendra Cemetery Funeral Home or whatever. I don't care. I don't care about the name. The reason why I say that, I know I was going to piss you off at. I saw how much Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, paid for his cemetery and his daughters. $500,000 each. Just to bury a hole in the ground. $500,000 just to bury 2 holes. And you wouldn't do that for some strangers telling you to build. Hey, there's some guys who died across the street. I'll give you $1 million to build 2 holes.
Well, how many times are you going to bury a fucking Kobe Bryant, bro?
Hey, there was somebody paying Kobe Bryant.
Son of a bitch, Dav. I mean, fuck it. I mean, that's your money. You can do what you're going to do with that shit.
Money.
How much garlic chicken are you going to buy, bitch?
I'm going to buy all in the world, dude.
All the fucking garlic
all
chicken,
the chicken
and
in the world.
And not eat that shit?
Yep, not going to eat that
Waste.
shit. At that point, it's going to be a delicacy.
Okay, explain the garlic chicken.
We went to Jen, fucking me, Dav, Peter, Brian, and Dav kept ordering fucking garlic chicken.
Explain who Brian is.
Okay, so more or less, Peter, our longtime friend we played basketball with, great friend. Brian, same thing, longtime friend we played basketball with. Really close friends of ours. Kind of like our own little friend group that we have, like when we go play basketball and shit. And we usually go to Jen afterwards. Well, not all the time, usually on Fridays. And we went one day and fucking Dav kept ordering garlic chicken and he wasn't finishing it because like it would take so fucking long to cook for one. And then by the time it'd get done, like we would be full of something else. And here he is just ordering garlic chicken after garlic chicken after garlic chicken. So like that's the thing with Dav now. It's like, oh, garlic chicken. It's a fucking thing that he does.
Right.
But yeah. But more or less that's why we call him fucking garlic chicken Dav. And then he kept making the garlic chicken joke, which was funny, but he repeated it like 7 times.
Because I was trying to kill it, but I guess it didn't work.
Well, he
2
did
years
kill
later,
it. Well,
still around.
Well, we bring it up because you kept fucking doing it, and I mean, we just make fun of it now. But as like I said, neither here nor there. You're gonna buy a cemetery, all those houses and all that with your money. $62 million. So, assuming you divided it up evenly, depending on what you did with what and what like real estate markets you're dealing with. So $62 million gone. Mario, you're up. What are you going to do with your money?
First and foremost, I'm investing in the companies. Bringing back to Kobe, I think he bought an not Under Armour, Body Armor. That's an energy drink, right?
Yeah, it's Body Armor.
Yeah, I think he bought it for like maybe $5 million. Could be wrong.
For $2 million return.
No, like a portion, yeah. And then like
you invested like $2 million, was a return of like $4 million.
Oh yeah, I think it was like
$400 million.
Yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, try to invest. Hopefully get lucky in something like that. But most part, same like Dav, buy family, shit that they need or that they want. In terms of houses.
What are you buying, Jubes? I'm fucking curious. What did you buy her?
I don't know, whatever Jubes wants.
You should buy her a life-size Shaq statue and put it in her closet.
I won't buy a Gatorade statue of Shaq, put it in the closet. But anyways, no, yeah, I may buy, for sure a house, you kind of need to have a house. I don't think I would go like too hard in cars because obviously they lose their value. And I don't know, I think it's kind of worthless. Not fully, but like, it's cool to have cars, but I'd rather have more houses. And I don't know if 62 million can get me a fuckload of houses, but I agree with you. I'll probably buy a house in Mexico somewhere, because imagine if you're that rich and you live there. Like, even a normal person, like, let's say you retire and you go live in Mexico and you're making, I don't know, like $2,000 a month. You're living good over there, like, for sure.
Work minimum wage here, over there, you're living great.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, probably buy a house in Mexico, California. Maybe somewhere in overseas, like maybe Europe or Asia would be cool to have a house. Maybe, probably England, dude.
Little condo in Japan.
Or in Japan, shit, dude. That'd be fucking fun. go there, fucking, I don't know, whatever I want. Main thing is hopefully investments, kick in. Because, I want to have more than fucking 62 million because that shit can go by quick. Maybe do something with education, Go back to school for something. That way, in case I ever run out of money, I have fucking something I can do.
Why don't you just find someone to do it for you?
Because I won't have the money to keep paying, You would need to do it yourself because 62 million is not going to last forever. Especially in this day and age, it really isn't. 1 million don't last anymore.
That's true.
Pat, talking about like how things get more expensive. 1 million, like 10 years ago, probably was worth more than now.
House that was worth freaking 20 years ago, like 200,000 is now worth $500,000.
Yeah. And if you buy it now, like you're like, oh fuck, this isn't worth that much. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would like to open up a restaurant. Low key, yeah. I don't know what. Maybe tacos or something. But yeah, open up a restaurant. I'm sure Jubes would want to do that, and my brothers too. Yeah, be cool.
Would you name the restaurant Cortez's?
Nah, because Nike would probably sue me. I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna name it Tacos. Just tacos. So no one's ever done that. Yeah, I'm gonna sell more than tacos. Maybe my brother Cisco, since he likes like beer, maybe pay him to get like basically become like a brewmaster and have like a brewery with tacos, and mix both of those shit up. And Jubes is in a band, so maybe like a little studio or like have a concert there. It's a cool ass place. Basically, I'd want to have for sure. Will it do me money? Make money rather? I don't know, to be honest, but that's what I would do with the 62 mil. Dab, you'd probably make more money than me.
To be honest, like
your cemetery.
To be honest, after you said restaurant, it reminded me of something I used to do my part-time job, my first job. Honestly, I told myself I would buy every Little Caesars in Riverside and have a monopoly.
Franchise?
Every single Little Caesars in Riverside would be mine, and I would rename it Little Dabs.
Little Dabs. That'd be fucking cool. Yeah, you'd make money though for sure off that, for sure.
Yeah, knowing that I used to work there, a bad day at Little Caesars was $1,800 a day. A bad day was $1,800.
Damn. Imagine if your pizza was better. Little Dabs with like Dab cheese. Straight from Dab's cheese. Dab sauce. What would you call your breadsticks? Dabbies?
Probably.
This is where Patty comes in.
I know he has a name for it already.
Fucking cheesy dabs or what?
Keep going, dude.
Dab sticks.
You've been doing it for years. Go ahead.
Little dabbies. Let's see. Fucking stuffed crust dab pizza. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Fucking your hot wings. What do they be called? Fucking buffalo dabbies or no? Fucking
lick 'em good.
Lick 'em good because fucking Dab doesn't eat wings right. He just licks the sauce off and puts the wing back.
You're such a liar.
You do. If any of you ever fucking eat wings with Dab, he dead ass fucking literally fucking kisses the wing and puts it back.
I'm the romantic type.
He might even okay. Do you know that fucking episode of fucking SpongeBob where Squidward tries a fucking Krabby Patty and fucking bites a sliver of the bun? It's literally Dab when he eats wings. He goes and gets a large, right? Fucking licks every wing like that, puts it back. I'm like, fucking Dab, like, what's the point of even getting wings? Like, they have other things here, right? But Dab's a sweetheart, and he's like, I just like to hang out with you guys. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but you're wasting like $25 on large wings.
It's fine, man. I'm a baller. I can do that.
I feel you, but I mean, why not?
I don't need 64 million.
Why just not get a chicken sandwich or like, like, fuck it, just eat a bowl of cereal before you come or something, it just hurts to see wings being wasted because I fucking love wings.
Did you buy them? Is it yours?
Why didn't you get boneless?
Because I don't want these dudes telling me, oh, you're getting chicken nuggets?
Pre-dip chicken nuggies.
Shut up.
Pre-dip chicken nuggies. We definitely would go. Well, I mean, to be fair, like when the four of us hang out together, no one's safe. Like we go in on each other. So the whole point is just to do something, like not do something where you get made fun of. So the 4 being Brian, Peter, myself, and Dav. So more or less the goal is to just not do something stupid and not get made fun of. But usually it's fucking Dav that's usually the butt of the jokes. Then it's myself. Then Brian. And then sometimes Peter. But Peter doesn't really do anything to be made fun of.
I just say I'm going to call Max and that's it.
Yeah, we just say we're going to call Max because Max elbowed Peter when we were playing basketball one time and fucking took one of his teeth out. So Max is this fucking guy we used to work out with and fucking can never finish a fucking set to save his life of any workout, no matter what it is. He'd fucking bench the bar and he'd be like, oh man, I haven't benched like in a while, man. I'm feeling really tight on my chest. Always complaining about his chest being fucking tight from repping the bar and shit. But yeah, whatever. But that's more or less that group and that dynamic. So, like normal, I got to explain to you how you should spend your money. Usually at the end of how it goes on this podcast, I'm always right, so I'll elaborate.
You're definitely not right. Fuck your soda rankings.
Mario, that's like what, 8 episodes ago or 7 episodes ago? Whatever.
Never forgotten.
Never forgotten. But alright. So, real estate, obviously, that's what you should invest in. But that's what everyone's going to do with their money. Or, in Dav's case, invest into a cemetery. But, I actually kind of care about the planet and hope that it might be around for the kids I have.
Is that because you're watching that Zac Efron documentary?
All right, Mario, eat a dick, okay? All right, eat a fucking dick. Suck my dick, all right? Fuck you, and fuck you and your sister. All right, well, no, this is my
bitch. That's because I'm right.
This is my fucking safe spot, bitch. Fuck you and your sister. You ain't shit. But no, okay. No. I would probably get the houses I'd get, right? Probably go like mid-level houses, but in areas that aren't like established yet, that are like houses being built around it, because my dad unknowingly did this. I don't think he knowingly did this. The house that he bought was worth about a little over $200,000 when he bought the house in 2012. But in the area we bought it in, there wasn't much around, But they started adding in more shopping centers down the street. That skyrockets the value of a house because there's more things that are more local. So the house is worth almost about $500,000. So more or less, you do want to buy real estate, but you want to buy it in good areas that have potential. So I'd probably look into areas and do that. Obviously, and then me being, I work for a solar company, I'd probably invest in the solar, and obviously in California. Then if I was like, in the windier parts of the United States,
you really need to stop watching that Zac Efron show.
I watched. Okay, fuck off, all right, Dav. You're a little Caesars bitch. Fuck you. All right, but it's my turn. It's my turn. Okay?
Just for the record, Little Caesars recycles their boxes.
Good. They probably make that shit into their pizza because it tastes like shit. Okay.
Pat, what'd you eat for dinner?
We had Little Caesars. Okay. So yeah, I would do that. Probably same thing. I'd probably pay off my parents' house, my grandma's house. Obviously all my siblings' cars, I'd just pay it off. If they wanted new cars, definitely do that. And then depending on how much I have left, and if my houses are making me any money, I'd probably just do the lame thing and just hold on to it, see if I could stretch it, and see if I could think of something later on in the future. But I would try to look for the next thing that's going to take off and then just go from there. Because a lot of the times, I'm not saying I called these things, but I remember seeing it before it got big and wishing I could participate in it, like Bitcoin and things like that. didn't have no money at the time. Or same thing with body armor. When Kobe bought it, I really wanted to invest some sort of money into it, but I wasn't working at the time, so I couldn't. So something more or less like that. I would save money to specifically invest into products that I like or believe in. But I'd probably, before I do any of that, I probably would hire an accountant. So if I did win that money, I'd probably put Mario through school so he could keep going through that, so he could be my accountant. Put some respect on Mario's name. But yeah, that's more or less what what I would do.
Well, there was one thing that it kind of goes back to the beginning of the podcast, like what would I buy? And it just came to my mind. It probably comes to the point, maybe could be illegal, maybe not, but there are some family members that are not citizens, and I would just buy them citizenship, because it's kind of hard to like see someone can't go visit their mom because they're not a citizen.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It'd probably be like, yeah, I'd probably pay for like Sergio's, his sisters, his mom's. I really get full fucking citizenship and shit, you know? And yeah, that's probably what I do with mine.
Just to give away that fear that you're one phone call away from losing everything.
Yeah, that's very much true. I forgot about that. I was being selfish for a second. But yeah, I mean, obviously if I had the money, that's probably something I would do. And then, yeah, I would be very selfless with the money. I'd probably be spending on things to benefit other people than I would myself first. I don't know. That's just me.
Same also. I'd kind of want to purchase like a small percentage of the Panthers, Dodgers, Mavericks, you know.
Cam Newton left, bro.
Just so I can be a small percentage owner, but I'm still an owner. I don't think 62 million would do it. Like, fuck no, but hopefully, you know, investments hit.
You can't be a millionaire and buy a team. You gotta be a billionaire.
That's why hopefully investments hit, dude.
Investments will hit. You just gotta go.
You gotta pick the right one, you know, get lucky. As Pat said, follow the right trend.
Like J. Cole said, what good is first class if my niggas can't sit?
That's true.
All right, guys. Well, wraps up another podcast. I'm Pat.
Mario.
Dev.
And thanks, y'all. Thanks for listening. And good to have you on here, Dev. Hopefully have you future episode if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down. And you will.
Alrighty.